Muy buenos días a todos y bienvenidos al Sugar City Morning Show para hoy viernes 12 de enero. Y como nada compañeros, ya estamos viernes y muchas personas estarán gritando aleluya, ya es viernes. Thank God it's Friday. Pero recuerden por favor de que tenemos que pasar por el día de hoy para poder gritar aleluya a las 5 o las 6 de la tarde. Recuerden eso antes. Privilegiados son aquellos que salen a mediodía o que no tienen que trabajar hoy. Un gran gusto saludarles, compañeros. Bienvenidos a este show. Estamos transmitiendo en vivo desde Nortevisión, Canal 10, aquí en Orange Walk. Y nuestra señal se ve por todo el país a través de las conexiones que tenemos con los proveedores de señal de cable aquí en Belice. Y también, si es que no tienes cable, pues si vives en la circunvecindad del pueblo de Orange Walk, aproximadamente 20 millas, por decir, entonces tienes la capacidad de poder vernos sin tener que conectarte a cable, simplemente extendiendo las antenas en tu televisor. Y otra cosa, compañeros, es absolutamente gratis. También estamos transmitiendo en vivo desde Sugar City Radio Station y también desde Universal Radio. Un gran saludo, un atento saludo a toda la audiencia, tanto la audiencia de televisión como de radio. Good morning, we're transmitting live, but above all, good morning, and it's a pleasure to greet you this morning. And we're transmitting live from Nortevisión Channel 10 here in Orange Walk. Beautiful day here in Orange Walk, a beautiful day, and it's a pleasure to send you greetings wherever you may be. The arrangements we have with cable providers permits our signal to be seen throughout the length and breadth of this beautiful country of ours, so much so that people watch us in San Pedro, in Belmopan, in San Ignacio, in Belize City, and in Dangriga, in Mango Creek. Mango Creek, buenos dias, good morning. And even if you do not have any cable, we are being viewed through an on-air station by thousands of people here in the Orange Walk vicinity. I am sure that I'm right when I say thousands of people, because a lot of people do not have cable. They opt not to have cable, or for whatever other reason they don't have cable. But it's a pleasure to greet you this morning. We're also transmitting through an arrangement we have with Sugar City Radio Station and with Universal Radio. Good morning and welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. As always, ladies and gentlemen, como siempre lo hacemos en este show, y ya es parte íntegra de este show, vamos a empezar este show con una oración de la mañana. ¿Por qué? Pues porque yo pienso que es lo correcto, punto. No vamos a estar despertándonos y levantándonos y, como mi madre decía, como animales, y no reconocer que a un poder superior y agradecerle a ese poder superior. Siempre digo, no le tienes que poner cara. Esta oración va a ser simplemente tan universal que no es para católicos, ni evangélicos, ni adventistas, ni musulmanes, ni judíos. Es simplemente una oración reconociendo un poder superior en nuestras vidas y también dándole agradecimiento a este poder superior. Tú luego formulas tu propia fe y ya luego te estoy seguro que vas a poder decir, ese poder superior es Dios en mi vida. Padre, purifica mi mente de los antiguos hábitos de pensamiento y las ideas preconcebidas que me impiden entender tu mensaje hoy. Líbrame de la esclavitud de las costumbres y de ideas del mundo actual y renuévame para que yo entienda y acepte tus enseñanzas. Padre, yo te doy las gracias por todas tus bendiciones, por la vida, por la salud, por las fuerzas, por todo lo que haces por mí y por mis familiares, por mis compañeros de trabajo, mis amistades y por todos los que se unan a esta oración a este momento. Gracias, Padre, por todo. Te pedimos que continúes bendiciéndonos, ayudándonos, enseñándonos, teniéndonos paciencia. Padre, muchas gracias por todo. Y como siempre te pido por aquellas personas que más lo necesitan a este momento. Aquellas personas enfermas, aquellas personas que están necesitados de tu ayuda, Padre, aquellas personas que están pasando un tiempo difícil, espiritualmente, físicamente, o, Padre, espiritualmente, emocionalmente. Te pido, Padre, que nos guíes durante el curso del día de hoy y que tengamos éxito en lo que hagamos, mientras que podamos mantener siempre conciencia de que lo que estamos haciendo, si es bien o es un mal. Y recordándonos, Padre, de que al final del día, el que hace bien le va bien y al que hace mal no le va bien enteramente. Padre, muchas gracias por todo. Te alabamos, te glorificamos y te bendecimos tu nombre siempre. Amén. Good morning if you've just joined us, and it is exactly 10 minutes after 7. This is the general weather forecast for today, Friday, January 12th. And the general situation is as follows. It says a slight increase in moisture and windy conditions expected across the country later today as a colder front approaches the area. The 24-hour forecast. Partly cloudy today with little or no rainfall, then a few showers expected tonight, mainly over the south and the coast. The winds blowing from the north-northwest at 5 to 15 knots, becoming gusty, becoming 10 to 25 knots and gustier. That's what I wanted to say. Wow. Yes, it is going to be blowing from the same direction, but it's going to become quite gusty. The sea stayed choppy. The temperatures along the coast, a max of 80 degrees and a low of 65. Inland, a max of 84 and a low of 60 degrees. And in the hills, a high of 72 and a low of 54 degrees Fahrenheit. There is a small craft caution in effect, and we're actually likely to go in effect later today, because of the possibility of gusty winds and rough seas. So, guys, especially if you're taking passengers along with you, please take maximum care. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for windy, cool, and dry weather conditions. And just quickly, there's a high tide this morning at 8:22, and there is a low tide at 14 minutes before 1 this afternoon, a second high tide at 6:52 this evening, and the second low tide at 2:09 tomorrow in the wee hours of the morning. The sun rose this morning at 6:25, and the sun sets at 5:36 this evening. The moon sets this afternoon at 2:24, and the moon rises again tomorrow morning at 3:34. And buenos días, compañeros. Ahora este reporte del estado del tiempo para la gente de habla hispana, rápidamente traduciendo esta información que tengo por delante. Este es el reporte para hoy, viernes 12 de enero. Y como nada, compañeros, ya estamos el viernes 12 de enero. Este fin de semana ya estamos a mediados, y cuando te des cuenta ya estamos a fines de enero. Bam, estamos en febrero y tan de repente ya estamos en la Pascua. Con la Pascua siendo Easter. La Navidad siendo Christmas. ¿Ok? Un incremento bastante ligero, leve, en humedad y condiciones algo con mucho viento, se esperan que estén influenciando nuestras condiciones atmosféricas aquí en el país de Belice. Es más, va a haber un frente de frío cruzándonos hoy durante el curso del día. Así que, si es que vemos de que tenemos un chubasquito, todo está en orden, y también si tenemos vientecitos, también es porque un frente de frío estará cruzando hoy durante el curso del día. ¿Okay? Para las siguientes 24 horas, parcialmente nublado. No se espera nada de lluvia, pero si cae algunas cuantas gotitas. Luego por la noche sí se espera algunos chubascos, pero esencialmente sobre la porción sur del país y por la costa. No dice el norte ni el centro, así que no se espera, pero siempre existe la posibilidad. Aunque no sea probable, pero la posibilidad existe. Los vientos del norte-noroeste de 5 a 15 nudos, manteniéndose así durante el curso del día hasta por la noche o la tarde, cuando estén los vientos de 10 a 25 nudos y con ráfagas más fuertes. Así que hoy por la noche es muy probable que tengamos vientecitos bastante frescos y bastante fuertes. No fuertes por decir, pero ya entiendes que cuando vienen los vientecitos y está algo heladito, pues se siente aún más fuerte el frío. La condición del mar, agitado. Por esta razón existe una nota de cautela para aquellas pequeñas embarcaciones. Por favor, si es que estás en el mar y es que llevas pasajeros, mucho cuidado, compañeros. Mucho cuidado. ¿Ok? Las temperaturas por la costa, 80 grados con una máxima, 65 con una mínima. En el interior del país, 84 con una máxima, 60 con una mínima. Y por las colinas, únicamente 72. Bastante agradable. En las colinas, eso es en Mountain Pine Ridge, y 54 grados como una mínima. Compañeros, se espera que mañana, sábado y sábado por la noche, tengamos condiciones frescas, secas, con un poco de viento. Así que este fin de semana vamos a tener buen tiempo. No es tiempo para guardar las colchas ni nada de ese por el estilo. Al contrario, todavía nos falta febrero y nos falta marzo. E históricamente les quiero indicar de que y vamos a rápidamente checarlo ahorita. Históricamente hemos tenido el frío, los días más fríos en el mes de febrero. Así que no crean que porque diciembre suele ser frito y enero frito. No, por lo general los días los más fríos han venido en febrero. Y aquí rápidamente, en enero tenemos un récord de temperatura baja a 47 grados. Y así que en febrero baja a 44 grados. Así que tenemos eso que pensar siempre, no tirar las colchas por un lado. Recuérdense que el frío entra más luego. Compañeros, quiero saludar a el señor Joe de la Fuente y también al señor Denny Grijalva por ser sus cumpleaños hoy. También quiero decirles que hoy durante el curso del show vamos a tener invitados, y estos invitados son en nombre de Derek Sambula, Armando Usher y Evan Williams. Ya los tenemos aquí en estudios, así que vamos a ir rápidamente a una pausa, unos anuncios comerciales, y seguimos con el segundo segmento tan pronto. Vamos a esta pausa.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea, or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a tropic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
6 cylinders to pure potential, better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the washers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, rush runs, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things ever run yours. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Continue staying in touch with your friends and family with Digicel. From now until the end of January, take advantage of our $2.99 promotion and receive an unbelievable 100 minutes of talk time to BTL and Digicel numbers and 100 texts. You can also activate the plan to call your loved ones abroad in Canada, USA, and Mexico. Receive 50 minutes of talk time and 50 texts for only $2.99. All you need to do is dial star 100 pounds to activate. Digicel's $2.99 promotion, now extended through January.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
Every day when my daddy gets up to go to work, he says this is for me to have a better life. But I say, Daddy, we have a better life. Mommy don't have to leave home to wash my clothes anymore. We don't have to go all the way to a pump and back home to serve buckets. No, Mommy just have to turn on the pipe and wash up and make we bathe as long as we want. Even the school teacher make we wash we hand a pipe instead of nasty bucket like before. See, Daddy, life is better. Water the life.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan Muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walktown. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macau River. Sample a Kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show for today, Friday, the 12th of January. Bienvenidos, compañeros, al Sugar City Morning Show. Para hoy, viernes, como dije anteriormente, quiero enviarles saludos muy atentos y cordiales al señor señor Joe de la Fuente por ser sus cumpleaños. Hoy, señor Joe es el papá de Philip de la Fuente y también de Landy y también de Giovanni y sus otros hermanos. Atentos saludos, Mr. Joe. Que pases lo mejor. Yo creo que cumples ahora ya 87 años. Pocas personas logran esa edad. También quiero enviar saludos al señor Denny Grijalva. Pero ante todo, compañeros, quiero presentarles de nuevo hoy a dos personas, two people who are on the UDP slate for the upcoming municipal election. Immediately to my left, I have Mr. Evan Williams. Good morning and welcome again. And then to my left, I have Mr. Derek Sambila. Uncle Sam, you see that man on the tractor always waving at you? That's the man. Good morning and welcome.
Thank you.
This is in an effort to try to get you, the viewing public and the listening audience, to be able to know the people who you will be voting for. To know them. It's not just as if it was a blind choice. You know Mr. Evan Williams. He is the one who works at Catalyst Computers.
That's right.
Yesterday I visited with him for a while, and it was a pleasure to be there with you.
Likewise.
And I got to find out that he is quite adroit at repairing all these computers and all these technological things, which I know nothing of, believe me. I very simply know how to press the Lee buttons and get results. So congratulations. You seem to have been quite well there. And also Mr. Derek Sam. Sam used to work here at Nortevision as a commentator, as a sports commentator.
That's right.
And a friendlier person than that you cannot find, because Sam is always so willing to help you when you are in situations. You don't know, if you don't know where you're going, Sam can always help you with directions. Sam is always willing to help. Sam, good morning and welcome to you.
Good morning, Emmanuel. Good morning, on the track.
Evan, yesterday we were talking a bit about what are the projects that are close to your heart. Okay? I think that you mentioned something, but this morning you told me that you want to talk more about sports and development of sports and so forth. Talk to me about what it is that you'd like to do.
Well, I would like to say good morning to the radio listeners, the home listeners, all our public servants, the doctors and nurses, police, BDF, cane farmers, taxi drivers, everybody. Buenos dias a todos.
Luckily Spanish too, no?
Yeah, well, now and again.
Okay.
But as we mentioned, sports. Well, we know sports is like basketball and football, but like I mentioned, volleyball, tennis. They have a lot of sports that to me went dormant, and they have a lot of people who play the game, but they just do it because of the love of the sport. They do it sometimes with their own money, but tournaments is activity for the people. And like I mentioned, tennis, softball gets a little help, but sports to me it really alleviates I would say the violence in for the youths, keep them distracted. Some other issue I think about was maybe we could do like specific bus stops and follow the rules of the bus, because you see sometimes the bus they just stop right on the highway, sometimes on a flash they just stop.
Oh, you struck a note there, because
causing traffic accidents,
one of those things that I've always been really touting it and singing it, and I don't know, and killing but fortunately we've been heard in a number of occasions. But continue.
No, it was the bus stops, but to establish it and
No,
enforce
these
it.
are issues that you're seeing that you can work, that you can work on.
Right.
In other words, the new UDP Town Council can work
Yes.
on. Development of sports. In other words, you're telling me that football is a given. You're telling me also that basketball is a given. It has its following. But it doesn't finish there.
Yeah.
You're telling me that you can have developed the sport of dominoes. You can have developed
tennis,
the sport of tennis.
billiards.
You can have develop the sport of billiards.
Volleyball.
And so forth. And how do you plan to do this? Forming committees and so forth, and
Well-
trying to invite people?
well,
having a one-on-one with people?
I know a lot of people involved. Well, I'm affiliated with the Billiards Association. My boss is into volleyball.
Yeah.
They have tennis. Then guys so they play tennis. Dominoes will, Sam has the connections. He has a lot of friends.
Wish my father was alive. He
Yeah,
was the domino player par excellence.
Yeah, and
Chile.
And sometimes in the weekend,
Yeah.
Orange Rock does.
Like.
Sometimes Orange Rock no have, nothing they go on in Orange Rock, So the only tournaments, with, if you spend the time, enjoy the time, would that do good for the town,
This is an obvious attempt to try to develop the quality of life.
Yeah, communicate to the people. I mean, sometimes everywhere I go, people depend on their phone.
Yeah, but
and
that's a blend of, we're talking about elevating quality of life. That's a very broad and general statement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And but if I can get out of my couch, stop being such a couch potato, and watching TV and watching all the programs all over again, and say, tell you what, I'm gonna watch football right now. Or I go watch them by slam the black stick, or I am going to watch billiards and become involved. Then that's a change in my life.
Yeah. You find out you meet people, the connection with the people, that harmony.
Yeah, they have harmony.
Man.
So you plan to be able to help promote the development of these sports.
Yeah, those sports with the team, Ajesha also has her heart into sports, Sam loves his football as well. But
exactly, that's exactly what I was going to mention. Sam, you always play football field because you're a referee as well.
Retired?
But
I still assist one.
Yeah.
I contribute my time only to Lemacolada School.
I just want to get it clear, I'm not boxing out football and basketball. It's a big sport and a lot of people love the sport. But I'm just speaking out for the ones, the other one.
What can be done for the further development of sports here in Orange Rock on a municipal level? Do you think that perhaps we need more parks, we need more
when it comes to the
grounds, we need more? When you go to people's stadium, do you have to wait to get a turn to play on the what you call it, or is there open space? Or
you have open space.
Do we need more referees? Do we need more coaches? Do we need more? Do you need a program that will sort of like give an incentive to young people to come out and become more sports conscious? What do we need?
More coaches.
More coaches?
Especially when it comes to football.
Especially when it comes to football.
Yeah, I watch basketball. You got Mr. Comments, he knows what he's doing. He's a coach, you got shepherd, then a coach. But football not got proper coaches. They think they know, but they're trying their best, right? So we need to figure seminars that will teach them how to coach a team and where to start.
How do you get the people out from their homes into the fields? Do you maybe plan to have some sort of educational workshop beginning at schools?
Right.
At the school level, where you can begin to give them an incentive of, I'm just giving you ideas of how to do that.
Like I mentioned, the same thing I said before, the program that Lemacolada runs is a good one, but it follow from there. You understand? We have from the infants right up to standard 6 playing. That's where I officiate, right? For like 6-7 years. But there is not a follow-up. There is not a follow-up. So, right now, like I said before, along with Fabulous Cares, the barber shop guy, we opened some kids. We started last week Sunday. And like I said, this Sunday, I'm expecting more kids. And we're going to try our best to hold these children. But this is a football I'm talking about, right? We will try our best to hold them in and bring them up. That is what we're doing every Sunday, without straining them, without killing them. And I think if we could make it, we'll look good. As long as God spare life and I have the strength, I will be there for those children.
You will be there, so that's a commitment you are making for them.
Right. I make that already, yes.
You make that.
Because then that's a base. Then maybe somebody else might come along and follow up. You understand?
You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind of response that I'm looking for, that commitment.
And it's free of cost.
That is coming from the very members of the UDP town slate. They are committed to work for you. They are young, energetic individuals who are committed, who work here in Orange Walk. I mean, it's not as if they work in Belize City and only devote certain hours at night to be here, and it's like some of the people, or they have to bear allegiance to any one family or any one person, because they are all independent-minded people, all independent-minded people with their own businesses, running their business, and quite cognizant of the fact that at the end of the day, they have a mind to follow, and they have obviously you to serve. Evan, we went from you then to Samuel, but then we want to go back just quickly back to you. You mentioned something about the traffic problems that currently we have. Obviously, because of, and you mentioned this as an issue which you would like to see resolved in the future, okay? You mentioned that perhaps the stopping of buses and where the designated park areas, bus stops, needs to be reviewed, because people stop, the buses stop on certain areas where it's precariously dangerous. Yeah. It's just an accident waiting to happen. Talk to me more about that. What are your views? Does the town need a revision of this kind of situation?
I think it just needs to be enforced, because I believe the law is already in there. Mm-hmm. It just needs to be enforced. But as commuters, I mean, I put myself in the commuter's shoes as well. When maybe you're coming off work and everybody wants to reach home. You know, the bus is going, you flag them and you jump on, you feel good. I mean, they stop for you. But the safety that it takes for drivers behind, or you know, they just jump off. It's not a bus stop, but they stop to let people down. 2-3 days ago, a guy came off the bus and they knocked him down. You know.
You mentioned that the law is there.
Yeah, but
so you feel that what it needs is just implementation.
I'm just
enforce it and ticket them.
Or probably the drivers could maybe do that extra effort and look in the mirror to see if anything is coming. If a vehicle is coming, you know, blow the horn or something, tell the passenger to wait. I see some bus have the stop sign right beside the driver. When the bus stops, that sign goes out, you know.
You're not at 12 school bus, right?
Yeah, but they have the stop sign, or they have the kids that walking, you know, so they could cross. But a lot of these things, you know, we could revise and work on, you know.
We talk about that. They want a very good topic, because them bus drivers, they're not joke. They stop right in front of you, and if one person, they're 10 years away, and they stop, pick up this one, pick up the other one ahead, then I know I know I hit the traffic officers, because the first thing the bus drivers do are looking at the mirror and make sure the traffic officers not around. Yeah. When they stop and pick you up, Papa, know you decide if you pass, they cut out front of you, and when next vehicle they come and they take you into that vehicle, you have to stop, drop behind the bus again.
The other day I mentioned that on a very serious note.
Yes, man.
That the Municipal Transport Authority does a commendable job, I'm sure. But that the Traffic Department does a commendable job, I'm sure. And the Police Department does a commendable job, I'm sure of that. But after a certain hour, it's a free-for-all on the roads here in Orange Walk. Anybody can take the Ochobenke Road at 60, 70 miles per hour.
They do.
There's no authority to stop them. How do you plan to address that situation?
Well, I don't know if the speed bumps will work again. Because some people just don't like the speed bumps, while some ask for it. And that will slow them down.
Okay.
Yeah,
that will slow them down.
Some say you don't need speed bump if you have sign. Respect the sign, you have police.
But
the
bumps, the little
they don't respect the sign.
turtle heads or whatever
that's too light.
Are there, and believe it, just bloops.
Yeah.
It's too light.
Really.
It's way too.
Yeah. But this what happens, Papa, when you start to get them for jump nearly, Marcus, when I got out there, then they were land. Because I could tell you, I used to drive from the States to here. I never jumped there. I saw other guys jump them, and right away they are ticketed. They ticket you right away if you jump near the thing. Right away you get a $50 ticket. That's what we need to do, yeah. That you have stop, man.
Well, the ticket is, I mean, if you jump the bump, you get ticketed. But if people see some jump the bump, but how they jump the bump and they never get me a ticket, and I jump the bump and they give me a ticket, you know, the yellow thing. So I believe if they do one bump, like where you have to stop, everybody have to stop, it are better. Less confusion, less conflict, less, you know. Just bumps to slow them down. That's it. I mean, it's a highway. You know, that highway shouldn't have actually the highway will go, but it's the international, you know, and I get the fact that too much bumps but it's a village. Ochobenke is still, you know, and it
doesn't matter.
People walking.
You need the bumps, you put the bumps.
Well, I think the bump is the best thing than putting up sign and
then I respect it.
And having the traffic officers to
Orange Walk is a fast-growing community. We do know, and this is going to just quickly throw this at you, and then we'll take a break, and then we will be back. But Orange Walk is a fast-growing community when it comes to the villages that are surrounding. Yeah. Because Orange Walk town is stymied, really. You have the river to the east, which pretty much limits the development on the east
on the other side. Yep.
We have the San Jose Palmar grounds or properties that are on the southern side, which limits us going that way. And then we have on the western side that large drain and that very lowlands that are in the past Marcos Canal, you know. Some sort of rehabilitation of that property in order to expand Orange Walk.
Yeah, that's the way it's going.
Would do extremely well.
Yeah, they were going.
But we see that the village of Tral Farm is growing leaps and bounds because obviously, as I just mentioned, this is the only way to go. Go north. Or go a bit south and go into Carmelita and Tower Hill. Okay. But Tral Farm is pretty much well united with Orange Walk Town. Okay?
That's right.
And in the very near future, perhaps, it may become amalgamated if the people so desire.
Bring it into town.
If the people so desire.
Yeah.
But as it is, the problems of for drainage in certain areas are becoming even more poignant, are becoming even more necessary, especially when it comes to those areas by the San Francisco and Union, what is it called? The area by Marcos Canal, that are closest to the lowlands.
Yeah, Marcos Canal area.
Do you have a vision? Do you have a program for planning of the town, expansion of the town, where all of these things will be addressed?
Yes, the planning of the town is part of our program. It's a big issue. When we were campaigning in the Marcos Canal area, some are like right by the savannah, and a lot of them are saying, you know, we need the drains so that the water, because it has a little drop, right? But we need the drain to go into the savannah. But apparently there's land right in the savannah as well, so a lot of filling up happens. And what happens? Some people. Well, you can't blame it in a way. They don't want to get flooded. Some people fill the land too high, and then the other one gets, you know,
gets flooded
out.
But so there is a vision for town expansion.
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me? There is a vision that you're working on a plan
As
to
a
be
matter
able
of fact,
to incorporate all of those all of those lands in that area and make them part of the town. Am I not
that
right?
area you're talking about, Philip was discussing about opening the street, right?
Yeah.
In that same area, that you
Pusher
just
Road.
yeah, Pusher Road.
By
And I'm
Fraser, the guy
behind.
behind Fraser.
Right, behind.
So this would be good because a lot of people.
That is my intention. And
Orange Rock is growing. The population of Orange Rock is growing. Albeit the fact that the statistics may not show that, but the people in Orange Rock are growing, and so is the demand for housing, and so is the
For
demand
land
for
for us, yep.
apartments, and people need a place to go live. Si
Yep.
casarte,
Yeah.
si el que te casa quiere.
Yeah,
But
right.
we're stymied. We don't have to go all the way to Trial Farm to live, when at the end of the day we want to live close to our families.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
you can't pick and
There's
choose no
nothing
more.
wrong with going to live in Trial Farm, believe me. If you have a vehicle, it's the best place, one of the
Yeah.
best places to live. But
The transportation,
the transportation, okay?
and some can't afford it.
Well, we can't do it now. Pick and choose.
But then
you
you
know.
don't get
Yeah.
services if you live in Trial Farm, because Trial Farm is not a part of the Orange Walk town. But that development would be a part of Orange Walk town.
That's right.
This is
And
important.
I'm sure it's going to happen.
You're sure it's going
Yes,
to
man.
happen? Well, I'm
When
glad
Philip
to
set a mind
hear
on
this.
something,
Yeah.
that one be it. It's going. That road will open.
That road is
And I'll
going
tell
to
you,
happen.
the land might be low. You manage to get a piece of back there, appreciate it.
And
And you fight your way if you try to fool it.
while we were campaigning as well, I mean, people don't have land. They want a piece of land, even if it's sometimes they say even if it's way at the back.
Bakayana.
But we noticed we found some land. We passed some land that hasn't been occupied for years.
Lots, yeah.
Prime lands that hasn't been occupied. I mean, some not even the grass is taller than us.
Like what they say, Wamil.
Yeah, not getting chopped or nothing like it's
Right in
just
tongue,
right in tongue. I mean, people.
As a
need
matter
land.
of fact, there just 2 days ago, was it yesterday? I met a friend of mine who walking down to work and asking me to please mention the fact that here in San Lorenzo housing site, there are a number of people, property owners, who are just not cleaning their yards.
And it affects the neighbors. The rats, snakes.
Exactly. So, guys, we need. Okay. Yeah, we need to go on a break, but first I will ask you, Evan, because I know that you need to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Very importantly, I'm gonna ask you to talk to the people.
Yes, I just want to say thank you for listening. It's very supportive, and I want to say on March 7th, vote UDP 7. This team it won't let you down. Vote UDP 7 down the line. Thanks.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back with you after these messages. Don't go away.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayos preciosos.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche-France.
Let's get ready to rumble!
get serious. Get bopped.
Punta Gorda Town now has a modern multi-purpose sporting facility thanks to the government of Belize. The brand new complex is double the size of the prior venue, and some of the features include a FIBA certified wooden court with padding underneath, seating capacity for 1,000, changing rooms, locker rooms, and offices. This $3.4 million investment in the town of Punta Gorda is being heralded by the residents of PG.
I feel very excited because this is first time a port like this is built in PG.
This is a big achievement for the town because we have a lot of the youths there where they come out and want to play ball the same way, and this just a put up on another level.
A lot of youths can't even wait to play on the new court because it's so official and it's something new to PG, in a whole.
I have to thank the government of Belize because they look out for PG,
The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Thousands of Belizeans across the country are benefiting in the area of education and human resources development, water and sanitation systems enhancement. Funding for these national developmental projects are secured through the Basic Needs Trust Fund 7 and 8 programs under CDB, with counterpart funding by the government of Belize and in-kind contributions by communities. CDB is one of government's strategic partners in answering the clarion call in pursuit to alleviate poverty. The BNTF program is CDB's flagship poverty reduction program that has contributed significantly to the national development of Belize since 1979. In the quest of providing an educational foundation, teachers and parents receive training in enhanced educational leadership and parenting skills. The aim to nurture capacity building, in particular teachers and the development of students at school and at home. In recognition of the rapid technological environment, SIF distributed computers, including smartboards, projectors, risographs, and other equipments to schools to enhance the school's curriculum. Another hallmark of the fund's momentous achievements is in the area of water and sanitation. Access to safe water will enable men, women, and children to meet their daily needs, such as drinking, cooking, bathing, and washing. Access to safe water will also contribute significantly in improving community health and hygiene. SIF, in conjunction with BNTF and in collaboration with the Ministries of Health and Education, embarked on a Wash Is Training program. Beneficiaries included the communities of San Victor, Pueblo Viejo, Conejo, as well as public awareness programs. Access to good quality education, both academic and vocational, will enable students, future leaders, to become positive citizens, doctors, teachers, scientists, police officers, entrepreneurs, engineers, farmers, and the list goes on. This means the country's most cherished and greatest asset, our children, are given the opportunity to acquire a quality education in a healthy and conducive environment. The intervention by government and BNTF has resulted in the completion and rehabilitation of 10 schools inclusive of sub-projects in various communities. The completion of solar energy water systems will significantly contribute as an alternate energy source of supply. Since its inception 2 decades ago, the Social Investment Fund has implemented over 500 plus basic infrastructure and social projects across Belize.
The Social Investment Fund, breaking the cycle of poverty.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. It's exactly 6 minutes before 8 o'clock. It's a pleasure to greet you this morning. We're transmitting live from Nortevision Channel 10 here in the beautiful village of Trial Farm, right on the outskirts of Orange Walk Town. And we're also transmitting through SCRS Radio and Universal Radio. Good morning. Again, we would like, in this segment, feature two persons that are on the United Democratic Party slate, UDP slate, for the upcoming March 7th elections. And in the previous segment, we had Mr. Ivan Williams and Mr. Derek Sambila. And now we are being joined by Mr. Armando Usher. Mandy?
Morning.
And again, welcome to Mr. Derek Sambila, who is still joining us in the second segment. It's a pleasure to have you here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Last we spoke, you told us, and like I said, this is in an effort for the people to get to know you better. La gente necesita conocerte mejor para que digan, Mandy, sí, él, yo quiero votar por él. Pero tú tienes que hablarle a la gente y darles razones por las cuales deben de votar para ti. ¿Okay? Esto es también un esfuerzo de un team, de un equipo, UDP 7 team, that is going to bring development to of Orange Walk Town and is going to bring back a number of important things back to Orange Walk, which, and important enough, within that is the relationship that we will be having with central government and the UDP Town Council. I think that is, apart from the fact that you all are young, energetic, honorable, willing people, hardworking people, that is going to be is going to be bolstered by the fact that you will be having the support from the UDP central government. That is an important thing. But during the campaign that you have, I'm sure that you've been campaigning and leaving, you have been listening to the people. La gente te dice, sí, mira, aquí tenemos un problema con esto, tenemos un problema con el otro. ¿Qué son una de las quejas más grandes que has escuchado de la gente aquí actualmente en Orange Walk?
Well, Emmanuel, morning, listeners. Morning, Orange Walk. Glad to be here. Emmanuel, when we go out and we're campaigning, to be honest with you, the most important things is that people want are the cleaning of drains, sapping of grass, picking up garbage in time. These are the most concerns we have. Streets are there. Paving the streets because every 2-3 times a year, people have to change struts for their cars, tie rod ends, and that stuff, no? Because of the conditions of the streets. What is happening is that they haven't done enough. Enough is not been done in Orange Walk. For the past 6 years, we have a POP Town Council for 6 years. And to be bragging out there saying that they have done so much is too little. 6 years you could have accomplished much more.
I'm just build on what you just said a bit because I gathered that the present administration is saying that they have paved so many streets. 75. And when you go to the street, yes, part of the street is paved, but the rest of the street is not paved. So it is, up to a certain point, misleading information.
It's misleading, yes, because, to be honest, the town council we have present right now has never completed an entire street. For example, a challenge I can give them is from Stadium alleyway to Fonseca Street alleyway past Technical High School. That's a good stretch of street. Sidewalks, railings, whatever we want, Something nice, for the students to walk across when it's raining or when traffic is there, they can walk on the sidewalks, everything. That's a challenge. But when you're paving on streets that are very short, it doesn't make, then you go and tell people, I have paved a street, I have spent $1 million on a street, I have paved, it's ridiculous.
Case in point, we were about a couple years ago, we were walking down Tangerine Street in the Louisiana area, and they were saying, oh, we have paved Tangerine Street. I walked Tangerine Street, and it turns out that Tangerine Street had only been partially paved.
Yes.
And I think, fortunately, Mr. De La Fuente was here, and he said, and that portion of Tangerine Street that was paved by the POP administration had already been agreed on from the previous administration, and I think funds had already been identified from way back then. So it wasn't as if it was their project. You know what I mean? And also, I think there was another street that pretty much fitted in the same situation. But but we have seen that heard that they say, ya hemos pavimentando tantas calles, pero vas a la calle y está parcialmente pavimentada. Okay? Partially. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
And good morning, and I was trying to see you guys on TV, but you're not showing. And I'm taking my daughter to school, and I'm hearing you on the radio, but you guys are not on the TV.
Oh, really? We're not on television? Can you check that? Have you checked Channel 60 on Central?
Yes. And they said I checked. I don't know, guys. That's why I think we're on the end, but I don't hear it on the radio.
Morning, Delcia.
Morning,
D. That's our faithful campaigner.
I know that. I heard.
Just let you guys know.
Yeah,
I know that they are controlling it, so they are blocking you guys on the TV, so.
Thank you, Delcia. Right. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your concern.
Bye.
That's why you're going house to house, no?
Yes.
Right, that's right.
Because you know that. Go ahead.
They can block whatever they want, Emmanuel. And believe me, we are going house to house, as we said last night. It can be blue, it can be red. We are there knocking their doors every day. Right? And everybody, not only one, everybody, Manuel. And I can tell you, we haven't missed a house in the Orange Walk as yet. If you're not there, we're leaving a flyer with a note saying, you know what, we were here, and we might be back to you again. All right? We get back to you as soon as we can. But we are going house to house, and we are getting a good response from both sides.
Why? That is very good, because you have that people-to-people connection.
That's a fact.
But what I'm going to just spend some time here, because I don't know the nature of the reason why we are not showing on Channel 60. I do not venture to explain. But it's such a stark coincidence, ladies and gentlemen, that whenever we are in a political campaign, that we are off the air. Okay? But I will not throw any more aspersions there. I don't know. But we would like to, if an appeal would work, we would like to be put back, please, as soon as possible on the television channel. Okay? Channel 60. Okay? But going back to what we were talking about in a little while ago, that one of the important issues here in Orange Walk is that the people are looking for houses to rent, houses to build, properties where they can go live. In other words, se casa el individuo, se casa la chica, el muchacho. El papá le dice, muchacho, casaste, ahora busca tu casa. Porque aquí no puede haber dos gallos.
Es cierto, así decían.
¿Ok? Simplemente, así que el jovencito anda buscando dónde conseguir un terrenito, algo, pero en cuenta de que Orange Walk ya está creciendo rápidamente, que escasamente logra conseguir. ¿Ok? Y si es que logra conseguir, tiene que conseguir en las afueras del pueblo, en las aldeas. ¿Qué planes tienen para poder atender estas necesidades de las gentes? ¿Hay algún plan de desarrollo que tienen en el lugar? ¿Hay algún tipo de cosas donde quizás van a estar? Ya hemos discutido esto en inglés hace ratito, pero lo vamos a discutir en español para que la gente de habla hispana lo capte. Que en el anterior segmento, Evan y el señor Sambola hablaron acerca de el plan para desarrollar un poco de esos terrenos por ya luego por donde está la zanja, por aquella lugar? ¿Cómo se llama esa bendita área?
Marcos Canol.
Exacto, Marcos Canol. Siempre para tratar de referir a ello, se me cortan las palabras. Marcos Canol era en esa área. ¿Okay? ¿Hay planes para poder desarrollar más este pueblo?
Sí hay, Manuel. Si te das cuenta, ahorita ya no se puede ir al norte, ya no se puede ir al este. Ya pegamos con Palmar, ya estamos juntos a Palmar, ya estamos juntos a Charles Farm. Y ahora lo único que sé es para yo.
¿Para ahí?
Así que el desarrollo sí va a pasar, pero va a pasar más desarrollo aquí. Y la gente tiene que entender que sí vamos a trabajar para ver cómo desarrollar ese lugar, este lado aquí. Y darles el pedazo de terreno que merecen.
Pero esto tiene que suceder en conjunto con un proyecto del gobierno central.
Exactamente.
Así que si es que piensas o quieres que se vea desarrollo para el pueblo, tiene que haber un lazo entre el proyecto el gobierno central desarrollando el área para el pueblo y para la gente.
Exactamente.
Y ustedes están postulando para esa posición de Town Council para abogar para ese tipo de cosas. Cuéntame más.
Ahí estamos, Manuel. En este momento, ya sabes, todo es posible para hacer acá. Y sí, estamos trabajando con el gobierno central para ver cómo podemos acudir esos terrenos acá de este lado, subverlarlos y empezar a dar terrenos a nuestra gente acá en Orange Walk.
Exactamente, así que esto es muy importante, compañeros. Hay tanta gente joven hoy en día aquí afuera que anda buscando dónde rentar, dónde construir. Y para pensar que tenemos tantos terrenos aquí y simplemente falta desarrollar, porque no puedes ir ahorita a construir una casita ahí porque vas a amanecer bajo 3 pies de agua si es que cae una lluvia. Así es, hablando de plano, ¿ok? Tiene que haber un proyecto en lugar, y esto, si es que ustedes entran, van a abogar para este proyecto.
Sí, porque hay fracturas que hacer, las calles, hay las luces, la agua.
Todo esto tiene que desarrollar.
Todo, sí. Así que eso lleva un tiempo, no es como si lo puedes hacer de día a noche. Pero primero hay que ver cómo comunicarnos con el gobierno para ver si podemos conseguir el terreno primero para dárselo a la gente. Y empezar a desarrollar el impuesto después.
Exactamente, así que es un proceso tardado. Primero tienes que ver de quién le pertenece el bendito terreno. Tienes que entonces hacer tus evaluaciones. Tienes que luego entonces decir, mira, vamos a tomar ese terreno, vamos a comprar ese terreno. Ya sabes que comprar terreno toma tiempo. Entonces vamos a empezar a rellenarlo, entonces entregárselo, particionarlo. Así que, pero todo esto es posible.
Es posible, sí.
Es posible para la gente, para poder atender las necesidades de la gente. No, Orange Walk me da, no sé, cuando veo las estadísticas de cuando salen del centro estadístico de Belice, que dice que Orange Walk, el pueblo de Orange Walk, no ha crecido. Pero no ha crecido porque estamos hasta cierto punto limitados para ese crecimiento por esta área que necesita desarrollarse. Pero qué bien si podríamos desarrollar esa área y podríamos entonces extender Orange Walk y para hacerlo un mejor lugar para que todos podamos vivir.
Sí, sí.
¿Ok?
Sí,
that's true.
¿Verdad que sí?
Sí.
Ok. Sam, aparte de lo que son desarrollo de deportes, apart from sports development, what are projects that are close to your heart?
Papa, I want to go back to streets.
Okay, go ahead.
I need to say this, right? Okay. Notice it on Council pay one of the streets.
Yes. All right, okay, good. I know where you're coming from.
I applaud progress and concern, but I am not impressed. Because more should have been done. They don't notice that some of the streets that they have paved, are streets that were already paved, like the one in front of your sister house, Oleander Street. That street may pave. When he got into power, this present mayor, he allowed the streets to start to break. Now each hole starts small. Few are the times when the holes start big, when the bacteria of the material dies out, then it starts big. You go and you dig that out, and you replace it. This PUP Town Council actually left the street to deteriorate. Now what I am saying here, we not do that with the streets he pave. We are maintaining streets kind of cost money. Then streets cost money. Whenever a hole spring out on any one of the streets that he have paved, we are going to attack it as quick as possible. You left the hole to get bigger, you got to use more premix, more tar to mix your material, that costs money. You deal with the hole from small, you carry less man out there. You'll say 25 man, they patch one hole, one hole. 2 man going to patch a hole. Quick thing. We now allow the streets that he have paved to deteriorate. We will not do that. We know as selfish as they were when they allowed Oleander Street.
You struck a note. I can't understand why anybody is going to be using White Mile to fill holes on Main Street, Orange Walk Town, or in some of the main streets. Yeah. I can't take that.
Can you remember one time when Philip was mayor, sir? Remember when Philip was mayor? Philip used to go in a only trailer.
Yes,
with
of course.
And use White Mile.
Personally, but he also
and fill up the holes around in Orange Walk because they have the resources how to do it. So on his hole is to go out and he to do it. And they used to come out and complain that you're filling the White Mile, the rain, they're going to say, they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing. All right? Now, I wanted to touch on this earlier. Some mentioned about the streets then. If you notice the paving of the streets, they are going like zigzag. You know, the one in Central, one in East, one here, one around. Why you cannot concentrate in one area?
Finish that area.
For example, you have this area well developed, well organized, is Yunantong area. Why can't you pave all those streets in between the Yunantong? That's the one from San Andres all the way to Benquevero, the one at the back by
right then.
Right? Why can't you pave the Belize Street, the Danguria Street, the Punta Gorda Street, right down and have that area looking nice and well with drainage and everything?
Let me pave Belize Street, you know.
Exactly. Belize Street was done why? I don't even know why. I know I mentioned why.
It will pave.
Right? But what happened to the rest? You know? I mean, it's like, why jump from here and go somewhere else?
Is it preferential people living in some of these areas?
Exactly. That is the problem.
Okay.
That is the problem we're having.
Take, for example, house instead was supposed to be filling. Right? Man, how much streets is there for pave? No, a lot. There were misery if I come out of that place. When it rains, I walk it, I ride bike through it. So I could tell you, visit the place when it rains. Hell if you come out from there. Especially if the grader just passed through and grade. You understand me? Don't joke if you come out from there when it rains. It needs some attention.
Flooding-prone areas in Orange Walk. Flood-prone areas in Orange Walk. You have, and I know that those areas were not saying that we're not going to make them flood-prone. That would take a miracle. I mean, straight up.
Despite the fact that it rains, you want to do a good street, you survey it, man. You see San Francisco Street, I already pave it. And I would say, well, it will pave. But when it rains, by the Jehovah Church, one amount of water settle on that pavement, that will gradually hamper the tar. Gradually. When I save it is because I could say this, it has Arlene for the base. So that's very good. But then it no survey. So when you no survey a street and you carry that line down, you want that type of, which is where the water is settled on the street. You don't want your water settled on your pavement. That's not supposed to happen. That will turn hole. That will turn hole. Then just go out and pave for pave sake. Then when they do a street, they block it off. So the traffic not go up on the street.
You want to say, are there, Central Division seems to be an area that needs a lot of attention when it comes to paving of streets. Am I right?
Not only Central Emmanuel, but entire Orange Walk.
Entire Orange Walk. Entire Orange Walk. So whatever streets have been paved or partially paved are only the ones that are the more transited ones.
Yes.
Yeah,
the more trafficked ones.
He tries to work where people could see what he's doing. Go behind the outskirts.
Go behind, and you will find that there is.
That's what he tries to work where people can see what he's doing.
Okay.
And this is why I do, that's why I do, all about himself.
But only peace.
Yeah.
Only peace.
Yeah, peace by paving a whole street.
And then claim that he's paving more streets.
That's what my friends from Belize, they call this Orange Walk, the Dusty Tongue. You know? You remember at Sugar City, and we're going to the Dusty Tongue?
Look at Baker Street, all the way from Casa Economica all the way down to the river. It's a disgrace when it comes because huge holes.
Oh yes, that's not
huge holes.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for the mayor, I mean for the previous mayor who did that.
Yeah, he did a lot of work in that
area. He did a lot of road on that road. What was it? Rave or was it?
Dame Philip, man.
Dame Philip, who did that Louisiana, the Riverside Road. But the road leading into that, my Christ, volcanoes, huge holes. And the other they gone and patched it up with leave it at White Mall and so forth. And also I think the neighbor put in some cement in there. But if it wasn't for the neighbors filling it in, it would still be craters.
Man, it's rough, but then you swap in that they kind of hide. So he believed that nobody now see it. They don't want to pay for that. You want to pay
look, number of other streets that are being just completely disregarded.
San Andres Street is an important
San Andres Street.
From Philip Alvarez Park along to Douglas Street. I mean, those are areas that really need attention also. You know, we have several areas that need attention. I mean, in fact, before we said the entire district of Orange Walk is in a total chaos when it comes to the street and drainage.
We might sit down here and say, okay, we're not someone can paper on the street and picking up garbage and different things like that. But if you recall, behind Louisiana, when you meet this lady, he said they don't fix my street on the vote. Remember? Well, some big, deep
some people are only asking for them to be for the street to be fixed and for drains to be cleaned and for and so forth. It's just what they're asking for, But at the end of the day, if at the end of the day you don't have the equipment to do it, well, then how in the world are you going to do it?
Yeah.
It's good that I heard Philip mention that he's going to buy equipment.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Well, let me touch on something. I think I want to touch before we go further. A caller called the last time was here on Wednesday, and he spoke about health and safety, about the safety of the workers at the municipality. Yes, I'm very concerned about it when they mentioned about the disposal of needles and that stuff and the danger they face and the environment they work in. Right? It's a concern because where I come from at my employer, we take safety very serious. I mean, it's one of our number one priorities here. Safety first before we do anything, And we as a group, we sat down one day and we started thinking about, we need to see how we can have a safer work for these guys that pick up the garbage, that chop the grass and all that stuff now. And we're looking to acquiring equipment for these guys. We call it PPEs, that are personal protective equipments. Their gloves, whatever, the coveralls, the safety shoes. So when they work, they will work in the safest manners that can be done. Emmanuel, it really hurts me when I see that these guys are working and the shift they're working at nights because we don't have the equipment.
Okay, let me just quickly interject there. I agree with you 100%. And I believe that if you are going to be using these brush cutters or whatever, weed eaters, whatever, and you're going to cut grass, then at the end of the day, stones can be in there, all sorts of bottles can be in there, and whenever that thing spins, you can easily create
And that's why
an injury to
and
your
that's why you have the goggles or the face shields that they need to be used.
Exactly.
And even maybe at those masks, we're not breathing those dust that coming out.
Toxic. Exactly. Yeah. So I agree with all this PPE. There's a protective equipment that I agree. You at the end of the day, this is elevating the quality of life of the people of Orange Walk.
Yes.
But also bearing conscience to the people who do the dirty work, who do the hard work, the work that you don't want to do. Somebody has to do it.
Yeah, they are the one who has to be recognized, Emmanuel. I mean, they are the one doing the work for us here in the community, and I don't think that anyone is better than anyone. I mean, I classify them even as all of us, and to be honest, like I said earlier, this is one thing we're looking to when we're elected. It's going to be one of my number one priority for the employees to get what they deserve to have to work as safety as possible. And before I come to start, I'm going to say something. I noticed something that really I'm annoyed with. When these guys are finished dumping their garbage, whatever they do, they are riding on top of that truck. That is not safe. That is beyond whatever it is. And if they're sitting on top of this truck, open your eyes, yes, and look at it. When this truck is going 20, 25, 30 miles per hour, and this truck has to put up brakes, these guys can fly right out the truck and fall on the ground and die. I mean, I know the municipality doesn't have any insurance for these guys. All we have is social, all right? But it's something that we need to put in place that we can work differently than they're working under this environment, especially at night. Yeah, it's going to be a healthier and safer environment for the entire country, District of Orange Walk, and for them also, Emmanuel. And I am telling the listeners out there right now that yes, this is going to be the number one priority I'm going to do, because I believe in health and safety for every employee that works under any municipality or anywhere else.
Well, I'm very, very glad to hear that, and I'm sure that other people out there will agree with you, with you when you say that.
Every single one of somebody pick me, man.
Every single one of somebody pick me. I agree with you. Getting gloves and getting all of this protective equipment for the people who maintain our streets clean, our sidewalks clean, our yards clean is very, very, very important. So at the end of the day, I congratulate you with that.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Guys, it's exactly 22 minutes after 8 o'clock. We will go on a break, and as soon as a couple minutes or so, we will be back with you. So don't go away. We have more yet to talk about.
The new Belize City Civic Center is taking shape at the foot of the Balkan Bridge and is expected to be completed by December 2017. This multi-purpose mega facility will boast an air-conditioned interior with a seating capacity of 4,500, a FIBA-certified wooden main court and 3 practice courts, offices, media boxes, and multiple locker rooms, another basketball court with 24-hour access to the public, and parking for 200 vehicles. This $34 million investment highlights a new era of world-class sporting infrastructure for the entire country of Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
I love my Digicel 4G LTE data. Between work and school, I have to multitask to keep up. When I'm on the move, I have everything I need no matter where I go. Whether it's research for school, emails for work, or Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube while on those long bus rides, Digicel 4G LTE got me covered. Digicel 4G LTE's nationwide coverage is exactly what I need to get me where I'm going. They're truly the bigger, better network.
I'm about to hit you with the word, boy. The bigger, better network. Digicel.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Chop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillett's Meat Shop. Fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
The Philip Colton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Colton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 28 minutes after 8 o'clock. Buenos días, compañeros. Si te acabas de despertar y todavía tienes las ganas de quedarte en cama porque no tienes que chambear, pues quédate ahí. Date el lujo, date el lujo. Y especialmente si tienes una persona, no digo señora, una persona que te lleve el desayuno en la cama, gózalo, gózalo. Hoy durante el curso del día vamos a tener buen tiempo. Actualmente en Orange Walk estamos viendo temperaturas de 70 grados Fahrenheit. No tenemos viento al momento, pero humedad 94 grados. Pero les cuento que posiblemente tengamos chubascos hoy por la noche, posiblemente. Y también un poquito de viento. Porque se está acercando un frente de frío y luego que pasa el frente, entonces entra el sistema de alta presión, que en realidad es lo que va a traernos las temperaturas heladas. No va a ser, por decir, exagerado, Pero el domingo se supone que vamos a tener temperaturas en los 50, así que no pongas no tires el abrigo a un lado, o lo que sí te aconsejo es que lo mantengas muy cerca porque lo vas a necesitar. De lo que estoy viendo, domingo 54 grados aproximadamente. Así que, compañeros, continuamos con el señor Armando Usher y también con el señor Derek Gillett. Derek Samble, perdón. Ok, es que tengo el patrocinador Derek Gillett siempre aquí, dándole las gracias. Y también a propósito, Derek Gillett, muchas gracias por tu patrocinio. Te ves. Sí, y te voy a ir a cobrar por el anuncio gratis. Mario, muy buenos días, sorry, ¿qué tal?
That's right.
Ok. Aquí estamos con dos compañeros que se están ofreciendo para la posición de concilio, miembros del concilio de Range Rock. Dos jóvenes que yo he conocido por muchos años y que yo conozco y que con quien he estado platicando y que yo les invito a considerar que les den el voto. Porque al final del día, compañeros, ¿qué es lo que queremos de un miembro del concilio? Sino tener alguien que se preocupe de nuestras necesidades frente al concilio. Si es que tenemos alguna necesidad, si es que tenemos algún problema en nuestra calle, que se nos estanca la basura, algo, necesitas platicar con alguien que tenga la capacidad de escucharte, de ser un amigo, de decir, ¿sabes qué? Alguien que sea suficientemente responsable, pero que también no simplemente te dé promesas de político, pero también una promesa auténtica y decir, ¿sabes qué? Sí lo vamos a hacer para ti. Yo encuentro eso en estas personas aquí, en Mandy y en Derek y en todos los demás del equipo, muy bien seleccionados todos. Yo les invito que voten por este equipo. Un equipo que va a trabajar para el bienestar. Ustedes, estoy muy seguro, se recuerdan muy bien el tiempo cuando Philip era alcalde. Cuando podías platicar con Philip en la calle, podías decirle a Philip, ¿sabes qué? Tal y tal y tal requiere de esto, tal y tal requiere del otro. También cuando hubo muchos avances en las calles, se pavimentaron muchas calles, no pedacitos de calle como está haciendo este actual alcalde, pero completo, desde Slaughterhouse hasta casa de no sé a dónde, ¿ok? Desde un punto al otro. Eso te da derechos de poder sentirte orgullo, no pedacitos de calles. No hacer Smithsonian 2 y 3 veces, porque es una calle así de largo. Eso es. Y luego entonces tiene este actual concilio, tiene la audacia de decir que han pavimentado. No te voy a decir que no. Sí, yo soy hombre grande y te puedo decir que sí han hecho, pero no el modo que lo han estado contando ellos, que han hecho tanto. Parcial, pedacito aquí, pedacito acá, pedacito acá. Y también otra cosa es de que algunas de las calles la han tenido que hacer de nuevo y de nuevo y de nuevo. Y eso no es la forma de hacer las cosas. Lo importante es que...
No solo eso, Manuel, lo cual es que en esas calles que se pavimentaron, muchas de las calles se pagaron por muchos negocios también. No hecho directamente por el municipio. El municipio sí dio la obra. Sí, la obra. Pero muchos de ellos se pagó por negocios.
Negocios y familias.
Sí.
Okay. For one too.
Okay.
El St. Peter Street le hizo.
Ok, muy bien. Sí,
el pedazo de Jamaica Street lo hizo también.
Ok, sí.
Pero todo eso.
Pero esos son arreglos que uno tiene con las familias viviendo ahí, ¿no?
Sí.
que ofrecen por adelantado por pagar sus taxes de property taxes, ¿ok?
Sí.
¿Ok? Pero, pues, el punto está bien hecho. No es dinero del concilio que salió. Lo que salió fue la labor.
De ciertas calles.
Claro que tuvieron que pagar por ello con ciertas calles, pero el costo de la calle se ve disminuido.
Sí.
¿Ok? Así que no es como si...
El municipio lo ha hecho.
El municipio lo ha hecho en su totalidad.
Exactamente.
¿Okay? Pero una de las cosas muy importantes que ustedes me han dicho, y yo creo que debemos de hacerles saber al público, es el hecho de que en el tiempo de Philip se compró mucho equipo. Se compró compactor truck, se compró tractor, se compró eso, se compró el otro. Y ya lo han dicho en inglés, pero quiero que tú se lo digas al público en español.
Sí, Manuel, fíjate que cuando Philip era el mayor de Ridgewack, Philip sí compró camiones, compró graders, tractores, compactores, todo para ese municipio. Este municipio que tenemos ahorita el presente, que es el PUP, no ha comprado por ni un solo camión para ese municipio todavía. Lo que él ha hecho en 6 años, ha usado lo que Philip había comprado ya. Así cuando él fue allá, él la tenía todo ya. No tiene que comprar nada más.
Te preguntas, ¿y qué están haciendo con tanto dinero que están recaudando?
Exactamente.
Los millones de dólares.
Él ha dicho que había colectado lo doble que cuando Philip estaba allí.
Entonces, ¿por qué no tenemos más camiones si se han colectado doble?
Sí. Pues,
¿por qué es que tenemos que estar rentando camión de otro lado para venir a recoger la basura de la gente de Orange Walk? Okay.
He said he was collecting 46% tax when he won. No, this was some months ago. No, he's collecting 87%, and he said he expects to collect 90%. So,
así que,
when it comes to administration, check with Philip. The place was well administered by Philip.
Sí, y con eso, Philip compró los compactor trucks, Philip compró los dump trucks, el grader, el bajo, lo que tiene el municipio ahorita, todo lo fue comprado por Philip. Este mayor no ha comprado ni un solo pedazo de maquinaria.
But paid for, overdenle.
Así que, no sé.
¿Se ve vacío cuando pasas ahí? ¿Hay equipo ahí dentro? Nada.
Dame 2 compactors, garbage compactors, and 5 dump trucks. 2 big ones and 3 small ones.
Tú mencionaste algo, Mandy, hace un rato, y me puse todo pensando que varias cosas suceden cuando no tienes el equipo correcto para recoger basura. Uno, no aguantas el bendito olor saliendo de esto. Y tú que estás en tu casa, reconoces cuando el camión de basura pasa porque 2 cosas suceden. Ves el mosquero, pero también hueles el fuerte olor. Pero si tú lo hueles estar en tu casa, ¿cómo crees que la persona que está ahí montado en el camión, si ese pobre también no lo aguanta? Las condiciones sanitarias no son buenas.
No son buenas,
¿okay? Versus un compactor truck que ustedes piensan comprar, o no uno, pero varios. ¿Okay? El concepto es que se cierra eso. Y como va compactando, lo va haciendo más espacio para más basura. Y entonces, pues, las condiciones sanitarias se mejoran porque no está abierto y no estás pasando este olor por todo el pueblo. ¿Ok?
That's right.
Y también si es que, también otra cosa es de que no andan tumbando todo la basura por la calle, por la carretera. Que hay una queja acerca de esto, es de que tan pronto, y no estoy culpando al chofer ni a los muchachos, que hacen muchísimo esos muchachos.
Sí,
yo lo veo.
Ellos sí trabajan.
Porque ¿quién de nosotros se metería a escarbarle la basura al basurero de esta gente? Yo los felicito, muchachos, pero digo, tienen aguante. Pero al final del día, porque el camión está abierto, se espera que se caiga la basura del camión.
Y sabes, Manuel, también te voy a decir una cosa, hay que trabajar juntos con la gente del negocio. a cómo hacer su basura más saludable, ¿no? A cómo empacarlo en sus puestos saludables, porque si te das cuenta, mucha gente solo tiran la basura en el basurero y lo dejan allí. Y pasa gente también, ¿sabes? Sacando la basura y lo botan en la calle o algo. Pero hay que ver cómo hacerlo más diferente. Trabajar con la comunidad a ver cómo se puede hacer diferente. Para hacer la basura esté estable y se recoja bien bueno.
Pero yo creo que si, aunque tuvieras que poner un programa de darle a la gente las bolsas de plástico o algo a eso, para poder evitar las situaciones del tiradero de basura por todos lados. Que una lata de leche, boom, lo tiras en la basura.
Sí.
Que una caja de cereal lo tiras a la basura. Pero en vez de estar puesto todo en bolsas, si la gente dice, no tengo dinero para comprar bolsas, pues dales la bolsa. Dales la bendita bolsa. Yo pensaría que se puede empezar así hasta que la gente se vaya acostumbrando y dándose cuenta.
Es lo que tenemos que hacer. En vez de bolsas, se los da sus bins de basura. No uno por dos.
De basura, ok.
No uno, sino dos tal vez. Pero hay algo que trabajar con la comunidad y trabajar juntos a ver cómo podemos hacerlo.
Sí.
Porque, ¿sabes, Manuel? No todo es gratis en la vida. Ellos bien cuestan y hay que ver cómo reemplazarlos después. Y empezar así, pero no se va a poder hacer en toda la comunidad en un solo día. Sino hay que empezar en algo primero, como dices. Se empieza con algo primero y los bins se llenan dentro de la casa o en el cerco. Y ya después, cuando pasa el camión del día, se saca y se recoge.
Pero el basurero obviamente tiene que tener una bolsa por dentro de todas formas, porque terminaría siendo lo mismo si yo saco mi basurero con todo mi basura suelta.
En un lado va a ser más fácil para los trabajadores también, en vez de estar agarrando las bolsas, se recoge todo y se bota adentro.
The bin has handle and has a cover.
¿Entiendes? Así que hay que ver cómo hacerlo también. Pero es un plan que tenemos en
así que ustedes están planificando todo eso, viendo todo eso, trabajando con las personas que están envueltos en ello, para poder ver las debilidades de uno y las fuerzas del otro.
Y también con la comunidad.
Con la comunidad.
Sí. Pero esto solo sería posible, Manuel, si el 7 de marzo la gente de Renjuac decide elegir un equipo del UDP 7. Y todo eso lo haremos posible por ellos.
Pues yo les invito, compañeros, y a la audiencia que consideren fuertemente, les pido por favor, denle el voto al equipo rojo. Dos cosas importantes. Aquí voy a hablarles al grano. Por años hemos visto de que otros municipios han estado gozando del desarrollo de infraestructura y hasta cierto punto nos quedamos con envidia y empezamos a decir que no está correcto y no está esto, el otro, inventando madres. Al final del día, compañeros, tenemos nosotros hoy una opción de poder reparar esa situación.
That is true. I mean, the only way we can do that, and it can be possible, is by you to elect us on 7th of March, 7 UDP candidates. And together we can work with central government. Imagine having a central government, Emmanuel, and having a UDP town council. What we can do.
Qué milagro, qué buenas cosas podrían venir al pueblo de Orinda.
If you notice, this mayor we have right now here, Cyril Plain, he doesn't want to work with central government. He doesn't want to work with them because he has his plans. He knows why. He has his plans, and that's why I said it on the last talk show before. I said why. Whenever something happens in Orinda, it's not a team. It's one person doing everything. He's taking all the fame, but he has a reason. He knows why he's doing it, and we are different here, Emmanuel. We are different. Why? Because we are not employed by one company. Like in other words, the other team, they are employed by one company.
Yeah, most of them.
All the councillors running, most of the councillors running for the other party, they're employed by one company. Here, we are employed by different companies.
Right.
And all of us, each one of us have a trade. And like I said, I'm an electrical technician. He's a tractor driver. You have a teacher. You have a different stuff you have.
Representing the broad sector of society.
Just what you need in the town council.
Right? So in other words, these guys that are supposed to be our counselors, inactive counselors, present inactive counselors, they are employed by one entity only. You know who it is, right? The people out there know who they are employed by. And if you notice, they give them back and get the same two persons again to do the same thing. We need to make a change. We need to make Orange Walk bright. And I'm asking you that on March 7th, together with a UDP central government and a UDP town council, we can do much more and much better.
Un poquito de pavimentación de calles y un regalito de vez en cuando no constituye buen manejo de negocios, no constituye buena administración de un concilio. Yo creo que al final del día, cuando tú vas y decides y ves en su totalidad, en circunspecto, y dices, ¿sabes qué? Al final del día hay tanto ingreso al municipio, casi $4 millones, pero yo quiero ver cómo se está utilizando este dinero bien. ¿Se está comprando equipo? ¿Sí o no? ¿Se están reparando las calles en su totalidad? ¿Sí o no? ¿Estoy yo consiguiendo beneficio de todo este dinero? ¿Sí o no? Compañeros, más de casi $2.25 millones. De esos 3.78 millones de ingresos, más de la mitad, casi el 60%, se va en salarios. Entonces, actualmente, y eso es un hecho, porque está en su reporte del mismo concilio, es un hecho. Entonces, ¿cuánta gente tienen ahí? Y no estamos hablando de los trabajadores que recogen la basura únicamente, porque sabrá Dios cuánto les pagan a ellos.
Y son mínimos también.
¿Ok? Pero estamos hablando de la gran cantidad de gente empleada ahí, que está fuertemente bien pagado. Pero no sé si hay necesidad de pagarles tan fuerte o de tanta gente. ¿Será que simplemente es un modo de acomodar a estas personas ahí dentro? ¿Simplemente porque gritan para el partido político? ¿O será que convenientemente están posicionados? Yo no estoy diciendo que sí, te estoy tirando la pregunta. Tú contéstate la pregunta. Pero aquí, en este partido UDP, estamos viendo de que estas personas son humildes, no trabajan en solo una empresa y tienen que estar dando o es más, bajo de lo que sería la sombrilla o la paraguas de una empresa bastante fuerte aquí en Orange Walk. No es ese tipo de cosas. Cada uno tiene su mente independiente y trabaja en distintos lugares y trae consigo mismo sus propias ideas y sus propios valores. Y no tiene que cantarle cantarle a nadie el cuento para seguir consiguiendo su salario, porque eso se trata al otro lado. Compañeros, es tiempo que lo veamos tal como es, lo veamos la naturaleza de la situación aquí. Queremos gente que tengan su propia mente, hagan sus propias decisiones y no tengan que seguir lo que cierta empresa les dice que tienen que hacer. Ustedes saben leer entre las palabras que estoy diciendo, ya deben de haber captado el mensaje. Sí. ¿Así es?
Sí, that's right, Manuel. Sí.
Pero, compañeros, nos queda menos de 2 meses para estas elecciones municipales. Esos jóvenes han estado yendo de casa en casa, la gran mayoría de ellos, pidiéndoles el voto, pidiéndoles que les den el apoyo. Dales la oportunidad. Dales la oportunidad, porque ya has visto tú lo que se puede hacer en los otros municipios cuando trabajas con el gobierno central. Cuando tienes el apoyo del gobierno central, te van a ayudar. Pero si gritas que no necesito, y no necesito, y no necesito, pues, ¿qué esperas? ¿Qué esperas? ¿Que te lo den de la misma forma? Si tú en el primer lugar dijiste que no lo necesitas. Pero si es que eres buen ciudadano y si amas realmente Orange Walk como dices que lo amas, entonces da la oportunidad a este grupo de personas que van a abogar para más desarrollo para el pueblo de Orange Walk.
Sí, Manuel, es cierto. Y fíjate que ese municipio que tenemos presente ahorita hizo un trato con Dimers y un trato con Jepco, con las Minonas, para pavimentar de tantos millones, tal vez como $3 millones, que la gente debe saber de esto y que les va a grabar 12 a 15 años para pagar ese dinero de vuelta, que se los está pagando $5,000 al mes a Dimers y $5,000 al mes a, creo que a Jepco. Y eso es el dinero que consiguen del gobierno. Así que cada municipio consigue $33,000 al mes de cada gobierno.
Exactamente. Y dicen que no consiguen nada.
Y de eso se está pagando a a Dimers y a Jepco, con las 2 calles que hicieron nomás, que son como casi 3 millones más de dólares. Y eso fue firmado por el mayor, que se va a pagar en 12 a 15 años. So, imagínate, pagando esas compañías para 15 o 12 años.
Pues ya está comprometido todo el dinero que viene del gobierno para 10, 12 años. Es más.
Yeah, but then we were promised. Don't forget. That's why I'm telling you, I'm begging you people out there, vote 7 red. Because that bill, like, people said, all right, if there was much, they want to go to there. No, listen carefully. We were promised by the Prime Minister that he is going to help us to get rid of that bill, which means he is going to help us pay that bill.
Once we're elected.
So once we're elected, that this is exactly what is going to happen. So we don't fear that, because that will happen. So vote 7 UDP, and this tongue is going forward. It's about time we get our share. I was talking to a guy
vamos a poner la política al lado, que porque soy azul y que porque soy azul y porque... Velo, si quieres entonces desarrollo para tu pueblo, lo lógico es votar rojo para que tengamos más desarrollo. Lo hemos visto suceder en San Ignacio, en Santa Elena, en Corozal, en Belice, en San Pedro, Stan Creek. ¿Y solo Orange Walk lo consigue, compañeros? Algunos dicen, es injusto que castiguen a Orange Walk. No es castiguen, es que el actual alcalde dijo, yo no necesito tu dinero.
Exactamente.
¿Ok?
Necesito tu ayuda.
Pero si ustedes piensan que necesitamos más desarrollo aquí, entonces denles la oportunidad a estos jóvenes para que al final del día llegue más desarrollo. Nadie tiene que saber que votaste rojo.
Vote for Philip and his team.
Vota para Philip y vas a ver el gran desarrollo que va a venir.
Sí, Manuel, and to cut by that, I remember you asked me a question this morning about when going around campaigning, the concerns of the people, no? And one of the concerns of the people, the most concerns are the buses too, like what you guys mentioned earlier.
Yes.
The buses that they stop all around Orange Walk. You know, we need to get off of this tradition that we stop every lane, and we need to see how we can put something at bus stops, because you know that it's surprising that these buses that park at the barracks, when they come out and they go around right across the barracks where Friendship is and the other stuff, the Chinese, they're stopping right there. You know, I mean, these people could have walked all the way upstairs to barracks and catch the bus.
Oh, but I got a better one for you than that.
That's true.
I got a better one. Sometimes I take the bus and I go to Billy City, and I hate coming back on 2 o'clock bus because that bus stop. And the people some people living in the Gardenia and so forth area.
Yes.
Frayatole.
Well, you get there, and if you pass leave it here and again, no sir. You can't make the fire. Where walk here, man? Where are you walk?
And reverse back.
And then the person lives not 10 yards away, and you have to stop again, man.
Yeah, but that's something for our transport department. But I'm talking about.
I want the vehicle that behind you.
The one in municipality itself, because if you notice that the last bus stop in Orange Walk, I think going to Belize City or coming is that land is there's none coming. It's something that we look into. More bus stops also. More bus stop to alleviate these buses from stopping all around, right? From there, I think from Landis there's no more. But if that's the tongue limits, then for a bus to stop, being the last stop, then I think the bus is supposed to stop until when it reaches the terminal. And there's also the last bus stop is by hospital, no?
In Tong?
Coming at this way from north to south.
Right.
Well, it needs to be restructured. It needs to be studied and analyzed, and along with the people, because the people then need to have a voice in there.
Yes.
You know, and maybe have some. Maybe if you have open meetings, that will voice these things.
That's one thing that's going to happen.
We also put it down their throat like that.
Yeah, because I think it's not only us as drivers out there, but everyone out there in the community have noticed that this is happening to us with these buses. You know, they're stopping every corner, everywhere,
and it presents a problem.
It presents a problem, and that's where we need to see that when elected, that we will employ more traffic officers then to look into this topic, because they need to be keeping running these highways to make sure that all is clear.
And have officers working at night as well, because during the day. Yes, that's good. We like that.
Yes.
Put it on your motorcycle. Yeah, beep, beep, beep.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
You know?
So in other words,
after the night.
In other words, we're looking at creating more employment.
You're catching a drive drunk.
Yeah. You know? And that's our main concern here in the town, is to develop our economy in Orange Walk. Develop it. And the way we plan to do it is by creating employment. Creating employment. We will not sit back and just wait on central government. We will do our own stuff. We want to work on our own way, that we will create employment to this community and boost up our economy.
Empowerment of the individual.
Right.
If we come out and lobby, well, we're going to do that too.
Well, we're almost at that hour, guys.
Okay, good.
4 minutes before 9 o'clock. I want to, above all, thank you, and to tell you that you're always welcome, and above all, I want to thank those people behind. Well, above all, we want to thank the public, but we also need to thank the people behind the controls, Morris and Rahim, and Cheki, and to you, the viewing public, and to the listening audience. We want to thank you. Muchas gracias, compañeros. Son exactamente las 9:03, pero llegamos a ese punto cuando tenemos que decir adiós. Porque no podemos estar aquí todo el día. La vida continúa, hay que ir a la otra chamba. Así que, compañeros, antes que cerremos, sin embargo, quiero que le ofrezcas a la audiencia tus últimas palabras.
Sí. To the people of Orange Walk there, I'm asking for your support. I'm asking for your vote on March 7th. For you to vote for me and my 7 colleagues. So we're asking that you vote 7 UDP down the line on March the 7th. We believe in you. I want you to believe in us, that we will accomplish what we are talking about. We will deliver to you guys what we have to deliver. We will work with this community. We will work hand in hand with you guys. So I'm asking you that on March 7th, to give us your trust, to vote for UDP 7 down the line. Thank you very much.
That was well said. That was well said. Thank you. Uncle Sam.
That's me.
I know that's you.
Morning. Once again, we continue to ask you for your support. With Philip and his team, we are going to move Orange Walk forward. I am a part of that team, so I also ask you for that support. We are determined to work for this town. We are prepared and we are ready. Every one of us knows what to do. And I am sure that if you all come out and vote 7 UDP, you will be compensated back. Because this UDP 7 is going to work for Orange Walk Town. It is our turn now. Let us work together. Let us vote 7 red so we can work with central government. It's time to push Orange Walk forward. You go all over this country, development is happening. You come to Orange Rock, it's a slow space. It's a turtle space. We need to get Orange Rock on top of things also, especially if we're trying to move into tourism. Vote 7 UDP. Philip is the man that is behind this team. He is behind the controls. And I'm telling you that we are going to push Orange Rock forward along with our Prime Minister, the Honorable Dean Barrow. I have to mention that. Voters of Orange Rock, it's a sincere appeal that we are making to you. And I believe that with your support, we are going to go forward with this beautiful town of ours. Thank you.
El apoyo crece, and the support keeps growing day and day and day for the UDP 17. And believe me, it is very encouraging when I go out and I talk to people and they tell me, Manuel, ¿sabes qué? Yo no conocía a este individuo, pero yo voy a votar por él porque ahora ya lo llego a conocer un poquito más. Es alentador eso y te juro que nos hace todos sentir muy, pero muy bien cuando conseguimos ese apoyo andando en las calles y ese apoyo fuerte para decir, ¿sabes? Me gusta lo que estoy escuchando, las promesas que estoy escuchando. Pero sobre todo me gusta escuchar de que vamos a trabajar en conjunto con el gobierno central para traer los proyectos grandes a Orange Rock, que ahora Orange Rock merece esto. Eso es lo importante, compañeros, no sufrir las consecuencias de una persona egoísta que dice, no necesito de la ayuda del gobierno central, pero al final del día todos necesitamos de la ayuda del gobierno central si queremos ver el desarrollo de este pueblo. Así que tú haz de menos eso y vota para el Partido Rojo, vota para Philip, para Derek Sambola, para Armando Usher, para Yara Cal, para Jaysha, para también Evan Williams y también para José Cocom, ¿ok? Que son los 7 personas bajo liderazgo de Philip de la Fuente que están postulando para la posición de miembros del concilio este próximo marzo. Así que, compañeros, con eso nos vemos. Que tengan un feliz fin de semana. Compañeros, hoy ya es viernes, aleluya dirían algunas personas, pero este show se repite a las 9 por la noche y también estaremos de vuelta con ustedes tan pronto el lunes, compañeros. Tengan un feliz fin de semana, gócenlo, cuídense mucho y que Dios les bendiga a todos. Hasta luego. Gracias.